In the ancient land of Judah, a young man named Jeremiah was chosen by God to be his prophet. Despite his initial reluctance and feelings of inadequacy, Jeremiah could not ignore the divine call that burned within him. He was tasked with a daunting mission: to deliver God's messages to a nation that had strayed far from its spiritual roots. Jeremiah began his prophetic journey by warning the people of Judah about the impending doom that awaited them if they did not return to God. His words were filled with urgency and sorrow, as he foresaw the calamities that would befall his people. Yet, despite his heartfelt pleas, the people remained stubborn, choosing to ignore the warnings of the young prophet. Facing fierce opposition, Jeremiah's life became increasingly difficult as both religious and political leaders viewed his messages as a threat. They mocked him, imprisoned him, and plotted against him, hoping to silence his voice. Yet Jeremiah remained steadfast, driven by his unwavering faith and commitment to his divine mission. As the Babylonian forces loomed on the horizon, Jeremiah urged the king of Judah to surrender and avoid unnecessary bloodshed. His advice, however, was met with disdain and rejection, as the king and his advisers clung to their pride and false hopes. Jeremiah's heart ached as he foresaw the inevitable destruction that would come from their refusal to heed his warnings. The day finally came when Jerusalem fell to the Babylonians, and Jeremiah witnessed the devastation he had long foretold. The city was ravaged, its people taken into exile, and the temple, the heart of Judah's spiritual life, lay in ruins. Amidst the chaos and despair, Jeremiah's heart was heavy with sorrow, yet he knew that this was not the end of God's plan for his people. Despite the overwhelming hardships, Jeremiah continued to prophesy, offering words of hope and restoration to his people in exile. He spoke of a future where they would return to their homeland, renewed and reconciled with God. Jeremiah's unwavering faith and resilience became a beacon of hope, reminding the exiled people of Judah that even in the darkest times, God's promises remained true.